Okay, good afternoon everybody. Okay, so we're going to continue with the grammar for today. Okay, now in the chapter on error identification, you have a topic called subject-verb agreement. Subject-verb agreement, right? Now, uh, this topic will go over some of the rules. Okay, we've gone over some of the information related to this topic. Today, we'll go over some of the rules. Okay, a few rules associated with this topic. Now, where will you find the rules? If you go to Google search, yes, go to Google search and type in subject verb agreement Okay. Now, in the search results, you come to this one, Warden University, the third or second search result. So you have Warden University, right? So if you click on that, you'll find the rules. We'll go over them, right? So remember, we'll start with the basic rule of subject-verb agreement. The basic rule of subject-verb agreement, right? So the basic rule is, if the subject is singular, the verb should be singular. Okay? But if the subject is plural, the verb should be plural. Right? So if the subject is singular, the verb should be singular. The subject is plural, the verb should be plural. Now, let's see. First, I'll tell you how to identify singular verbs. Right? Singular verbs end with the suffix s. Singular verbs end with the suffix s. Examples of these are is, has, does, reads, etc. Right? Singular verbs end with the suffix s. Okay. And what about plural verbs? Plural verbs do not end with s. Plural verbs do not end with s. Examples are have, do, read, write, etc. See, have ends in e, do ends in o, read. So, this is the basic way in which you can identify singular and plural verbs. Right? So, here, let's look at the examples given on this website. Okay, so for this rule, the subject is singular, the verb must be singular too. Right? What is the example? She writes every day. Okay, this is the example given. She writes every day. Now this one, she is called the subject of the sentence, right? She is singular. The subject is singular, the verb must be singular. So it requires the s, right? That is the first example. Given on the website, right? So, second one, if the subject is plural, the verb must also be plural. This rule. If the subject is plural, the verb must also be plural. What is the example given? They write. every day. Right? This is example given. So, they is plural, right is plural because it does not end in S. Right? So, now this is a basic rule. Okay? So next we'll look at some of the other rules. So remember, if this verb ends in S, it is taken as singular. It does not end in S, it is taken as plural. Okay? Now, third rule that is stated on the website. Okay? The third rule states when the subject of the sentence is composed of two or more pronouns, when the subject of the sentence is composed of two or more nouns or pronouns connected by and, use a plural verb. So what is the example here? We have the student, okay, and the members, right? Student and the members write every day. Okay. Now this is the example given, almost, right? It's a paraphrase. So here, what does the rule say? The subject of the sentence. What is the subject of the sentence? I'll underline it. This is the subject of the sentence. Okay? When the subject of the sentence is composed of two or more members. Okay? Two or more nouns, two or more nouns. This is one noun, this is the second noun. So see, now I'll read the sentence, rule again. When the subject of the sentence is the student and the members. When the subject of the sentence is composed of two or more nouns. Now, the student is one noun and the members is the second noun. It's composed of two or more nouns or pronouns. It can be pronouns. He and they. Right? Composed of two or more nouns or pronouns connected by and. So this is the connecting word. This is a conjunction. When the subject of the sentence is composed of two or more nouns connected by and, the verb is plural. Right? So let's suppose there's one student and four members. So this makes it 5. So it's plural, so the verb should be plural. The third rule, right? So I am paraphrasing here because actually what the example says is the doctoral student and the committee member, isn't it? And you can see on the website the doctoral student and the committee members. Nevertheless, it's the almost same. Okay. So this is the third rule. Right? This is the third rule. Now coming to the next one. When there is one subject and more than one verb, the verbs throughout the sentence must agree with the subject. Right? So first I'll write the sentence, then we will go over the rule. Right? Interviews are one way to collect data and allow researchers to gain understanding of events. Okay. So again I'm paraphrasing the example, right? So what does the rule say? When there is one subject, there is one subject in this sentence. The subject is interviewed. When there is one subject and more than one verb. Now the first verb is are, the second verb is allow, right? When there is one subject and more than one verb in the sentence, the verbs throughout the sentence, must agree with the subject, right? So this subject interviews is plural, the first verb is plural, the second verb is also plural, right? So I'm repeating once more. When the sentence has one subject and more than one verb, the verbs throughout the sentence must agree with the subject, right? So suppose this was not interviews, okay? Suppose it's not interview, suppose this was an interview. Now this becomes singular. An interview is one way to collect data and allows researchers to gain understanding of participants. Now what happens? The subject becomes singular, the verbs become singular. This is singular because it ends in S. This is also singular because it ends in S. Right? So that is the fourth rule. Right? Okay. Now we come to the fifth rule. First I'll read it. The rule says, when a phrase comes between the verb and the subject, remember that the verb still agrees with the subject, not the noun or pronoun in the phrase following the subject of the sentence. Okay, now that is the rule. Now I'll write down the given example. Right? The first given example is the student as well as the committee members is excited. You can write down a couple more others. Other examples given on the website. Okay? Strategies. Okay? That the teacher uses to encourage class participation. Okay? Include using more groups and clarifying right? Okay. Now, these are the two examples. I'll number them to make it clear. Now I'll read out the rule. What is the rule? When a phrase comes between the subject and the verb. Now, the subject of the first sentence is the student. Okay, the subject of this sentence is student. And we have a phrase here. The phrase I'll put it in brackets is as well as the committee members. Okay. when a phrase comes between the subject and the verb. This is the verb. The verb still agrees with the subject. Not with this, not with the noun or pronoun in the phrase. Right? It does not agree with this noun. It agrees with the subject. So what you must be careful about is to identify the real subject of the sentence. Okay? Okay. So this is the subject, it's singular, it's also singular. Okay? Now,
how do you identify
how do I identify?
the subject in
These kind of sentences, one way is, how do you identify subjects in these kind of sentences? One way is, the subject will usually come in the beginning, right? And the subject will usually be a noun or a pronoun. Okay, it will be a noun or a pronoun. Okay, so let's see how many nouns there are in this sentence. So the student is one noun, it's a common noun, and members is the other common noun. Now as you can see, the student is a singular noun, members is a plural noun. Now the rules state when a phrase like this, as well as the committee members, when the phrase comes between the subject and the verb will still agree with the subject. Right? So how do you identify a subject? Usually it will come in the beginning and it's a noun or a pronoun. Okay. Now in this sentence, second sentence, okay, let's identify all the nouns. Strategies, that is the name of a plant. The name given to plants. Strategies is a noun, right? It's a common noun. So it is plural. Because it comes in the beginning, a noun comes in the beginning, this is the subject, right? And this one, that the teacher uses to encourage class participation. So this is the phrase that comes between the subject and the verb. Okay. Now as you can see, this noun is plural. So this verb does not have the S. Right? Now, again, within the phrase itself, right? Within the phrase itself, you have a noun. Now, this is a noun. It's a common noun. It is singular. But this subject agrees with this verb agrees with this subject. Teacher uses to encourage. So, this is the structure of this sentence. So, I'll repeat the rule. When you have a phrase which comes between the subject and the verb will still agree with the subject, not with the noun or pronoun in the phrase. Okay? Clear? Okay. So there are only, I think, 8 more rules, right? There are only a few more rules. Now, the next rule is, okay, the next rule is, I'll read the rule first. The sixth rule on this website, Walden University. Sixth rule, when two or more singular nouns or pronouns are connected by or not, use a singular verb. Okay, that is the rule. Now write down the example. Okay, so this is the example given on the website. Now read the rule again. When two or more singular nouns or pronouns connected by or not, use a singular verb. Now, when two or more singular nouns, so this is the first singular noun. Shared person is the first singular noun. The CEO is the second singular noun. When two or more nouns or pronouns, singular nouns or pronouns, are connected by or it can be connected by not. When two or more singular nouns or pronouns are connected by or not, the verb will be singular. Okay. So approve, this is approves, right? So approves ends in S, so it is singular, right? Okay. So these are two singular nouns, okay? Now, the seventh rule, when a compound subject contains both a singular and a plural noun, okay? When a compound subject contains both a singular and a plural noun or pronoun joined by or not, the verb should agree with the part of the subject closest to the verb. It is also called the rule of proximity. Now I'll read the rule, I'll write down the example, and then we can understand with the help of the example, right? So the example given is the student or the committee members write every day. Okay? Okay. This is version 1, version 2. The committee members or the student writes every day. Okay, so these are the two versions of the example. Now read the rule again. When a compound subject contains both a singular and a plural noun. Now this is called a compound subject. I'll underline the compound subject in both the sentences. I'm underlining the compound subject in both the sentences. These are the compound subjects. When a compound subject contains both a singular and a plural noun. Now see, in this sentence, this is a singular noun and this is the plural noun. This is singular and this is plural. But in this sentence, this noun is plural and this noun is singular. Right? So I'll read it again. When a compound subject contains both a singular and a plural noun or pronoun, it can also be pronoun, okay, joined by or not. Now here, these two are joined by or. They can as well be joined by not. Okay? They can as well be joined by not. The verb should agree with the part of the subject closest to the verb. So the verb, okay, here the verb is write, here the verb is write. The verb should agree with the part of the subject. Part of the subject. This is a full subject, it should agree with the part of the subject which is closest. So this is closest. So this one is closest, so this is plural, so this is plural. Now, this one is singular, this is closest, this is singular. Right? Okay? Closest to the verb. What is this called? This is called the rule of proximity. Rule of proximity. Proximity means it's close, right? The verb agrees with the closest subject. Okay. So, two more or three more rules, right? Two or three more rules, right? Two more. Okay. Now we'll skip a few, right? No, we won't skip a few. We'll do the next one. This is the eighth rule. Okay? First, I'll read out the eighth rule. This will be the last rule we're going to do for today's class because the time constraint, right? So, I'll read out the last rule for today's class. And you can see the eighth rule on the website says, the words and phrases, each one, either, neither, everyone, everybody, anyone, anybody, nobody, somebody, someone, and no one are singular and require a singular verb. Okay, first the list set, right? So it says each one, okay, either, neither, okay, then everyone, okay, everybody, okay, anyone, anybody, okay, nobody, then somebody also, somebody, someone, and no one. Okay, now when the sentences have these words, right? When the sentences have these, the rule says, okay, these are all singular. These are all singular. For example, if I say anyone, let's suppose you have a group of students, let's say, a group of students in a class. Now if I say has anyone, how many do I mean? One. So this is singular, right? Now, what about everyone? Now, if you take the whole group as one, this is one group. So this is also singular. You can also see this word, one. So one means singular, right? And what about everybody? Everybody means, again, everyone or everybody is one group. Anyone or anybody, this is also singular. Nobody actually means nobody, zero, but it's also singular. Somebody has somebody, is also singular, right? Then no one. So this word is indicates singular. Okay. So all these are singular and they take a singular verb. For example, you can say has, take the verb like has. Has emptiness is singular. Has anyone done their assignment? Has everyone done their assignment? Has someone done their assignment? Has anybody or nobody, somebody, have they done that? Has somebody done their assignment? So all these are singular. This is also singular. So the verb should be singular. Now what about these? Each. If I say each of the children. Okay? Each one of the children. Either of the children, neither of the children. Now, all these make the word. So, let's suppose there are, let's say, four children. Four children, right? When I say each, it means one at a time. So, this requires a singular verb. Okay? Each one of the children also requires a singular verb. When I say either of the children, what do I mean by either? There are only two children. Out of those two, you're taking one. So the verb is singular. Right? Either means out of two, you're taking one. So the verb is singular. Neither actually means zero, but actually the verb is also singular. Right? So what do we see here? We see that, I'll read the rule again, the phrases each one, either, neither, everyone, anyone, everybody, anyone, anybody, nobody, someone, somebody, and no one are singular and take a singular verb. So these are a few of the rules found on this website of Walden University on the topic of subject-verb agreement. But really, what you'll get in the exam is far, far simpler than this. Much simpler than this. What you'll be given is one short sentence. It won't be anything like this. It won't be anything like this. You'll have one verb which ends in S, the other will not end in S. The verb which ends in S is singular, the other is not singular. So you have to decide whether the subject is singular and choose a singular or plural verb as the case may be. Okay? So, thank you.